Goodbye, Haason Reddick. What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights No. 1 coming guys another video. So the Eagles have done it. They have traded pass rusher Haason Reddick. He is going to the New York Jets. According to Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport, it is a third round pick that could be a second round pick, depending on two things. First, Haason Reddick has to play 67% of the Jets snaps in 2024. And he also has to have at least 10 sacks for the Jets in 2024. So he goes over to a familiar GM over there, Joe Douglas, who of course worked for the Eagles and now is the general manager of the New York Jets. So the Eagles lose a very good player, Haason Reddick. But the writing has been on the wall for a while now. Haason Reddick was going into the third and final year of a 3-year deal he signed with the Eagles in 2022. He was going to the third year of that deal, and Haason Reddick wanted to, he wanted to get paid. And quite frankly, he was underpaid, because here's a guy who, was one of the leading sack leaders with, in 2022, he was one of the league's leading sack leaders, a huge part of the Eagles' success that season. At 2023 was, it was still a productive season by him, but it got quiet towards the end, and quite frankly, we can say that about the whole team. It wasn't just Reddick, but he was still a very good player for our team. Disappointed about this trade, but we all saw it happening. When they decided to keep Josh Sweat, and then they signed Bryce Huff, who came for the New York Jets, by the way. But the writing was on the wall right there that that he was likely on his way out. The reports were coming out that the Eagles wanted at least a second round pick. Didn't quite get that second round pick initially, but like I said, it could turn into a second round pick if he plays 67% of the snaps, and also he he gets at least 10 sacks for the Jets this year. So yeah, it sucks. Tough to lose a player of his caliber, but I also understand that, it's a business. The NFL is a business. He wanted to be one of, if not the highest paid pass rushers in the league. And not everybody, we can't pay everybody, $20 million plus a year. We just can't do it. And also, with our new defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio, it's a 3-4 defense, and Haason Reddick just simply did not fit that defense that Vic Fangio likes to run. So, yeah. It's not a big shocker. The reports were coming out that he was likely going to be traded anyway. We knew that he was likely going to be traded, but today Howard Roseman finally pulls the plug and ships him out to the New York Jets. So yeah, the Eagles have Bryce Huff and Josh Sweat as the two starters next year, and we also have this draft coming up, so the Eagles can also add some more pieces on that defensive line. And linebackers, and hopefully the secondary as well during the draft. So thank you for the 2 years here in Philadelphia, Haason. Thank you for those 2 years. You were a very good player for us. I wanted this guy in 2017. We ended up drafting Derek Barnett instead of him, and yeah, that was a big mistake by us on that when it came to that. Thank you for the 2 years in Philadelphia, man. You were definitely a very solid player for us. I hate to see you go, but ultimately the NFL is a business. The Eagles did what they had to do business-wise, and to the Jets fans, you guys are getting a very good player. You're getting a very, very good pass rusher who will definitely help your defensive line a lot. So hopefully he does play that 67% of the snaps, and he also gets 10 plus sacks, so the Eagles can get that 2025 second round draft pick for the New York Jets. So yeah, that's the news right there. Haason Reddick is no longer an Eagle. He's now a New York Jet. I wish him the best of luck in New York with the New York Jets, except when he plays the Eagles, of course. But I don't think the Eagles play the Jets next year, if I'm not mistaken. They don't. But I wish him the best of luck nonetheless. So yeah, third round pick initially, but it could turn into a second round pick. Two factors have to happen: 67% of the snaps he has to play, And again, he has to get at least 10 sacks for the New York Jets in order for that to turn into a second round draft pick. So let's be rooting on that to happen, Eagles fans. We definitely rooting on that to happen. But yeah, again, thank you, Haason Reddick, for your time in Philadelphia. Wish you the best of luck, except if you end up playing us. But that's the news right there. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nuts and ones out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.